Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. It's another start of the week. It is also sorry that I started late again, later than usual. By that I mean by like a couple minutes. Same goddamn thing as last week happened again, and that was I was too tired. I fell asleep. I had fallen asleep at like literally just half an hour before stream start, and all that tiredness had built up, which is very weird because I even slept early last night, and yet still work saps out way too much energy for me. You know what I mean? But hi Colby, hi Aaron, hi Elm, hi Foul. Hi Cheese, hi Scoundrel, hi Saki. Xana, thank you for the resub. Hi Headshot, hi Lucian. Hi Yorhan.
Xana 17 has been devoted for 4 months. Hello,
Too busy gooning to start on time? Who told you?
Fox in the world. 3.
Thank you, Xana, I appreciate it. Got home from Evo not long ago. How was it? Did you have a good time? Sup, kid? Do you also feel tired as hell? Also find a bubble place called Bloop Bloop. I do feel tired as hell. I really do. I do feel tired as hell. Gotta be careful. Gotta whittle it down. Hi, Rainbow Flows. Welcome in. How are you today? Just a bit tired, honestly. I am excited for the week to start because this week is going to be the launch of 7.3. I can't wait for all the new stuff on Final Fantasy 14. I also can't wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be playing a game, a brand new game, which should be my first time playing it. And it's honestly a game that I should have been playing from the very beginning. Like, really. But you guys will find out what game it is tomorrow. Silent Hill F Early Access? I wish, but no, it's not that. You're gonna love this game? You guys hopefully are gonna love the game. I really hope you guys are definitely gonna love the game. Hi Nimui. Yeah, so we're not going into min eye level rating or ultimate rating until when are we rating again? On the 18th. Silent Hill When They Cry, the correct title. Oh, you know I'm excited. You know I'm excited. Meanwhile, I'm in the world's biggest case of blue balls. Like, holy fucking shit. Oh! Elaborate. I'm kidding, you don't have to. Can't believe you're gonna play Uma Musume. No, I'm not touching that game. I am not touching that game. No, I'm not touching that game. Damn, bro, just drunk like the rest of us? I already do. Can't believe you're finally becoming a Valorant main streamer. Not that. No. Speaking of though, I'm just in the process of kind of finalizing our goals. I was thinking about probably doing a bit of a graphic soon to prepare for the donathon. But I want to be sure we got the goals down. But there's like 2 goals I wanted to add to it. Can't believe Kid is going to play Limbus Company finally. What even is Limbus Company? He's already got the horse guy. He might as well run to. God damn it, Colby. I used to be a pretty good runner when I was a lot younger. I used to be a lot younger. A lot. I used to be a runner when I was younger. I mean, I did used to be a lot younger. A lot younger. No, oh my god. You see what I mean, man? I'm starting to, like, kind of regret pushing the stream to like start at 8 because of the amount of time that there is between like when I come back home from work and when I plan to start. And it's that like little sliver of 7:30 that I like knock out. Right? That happened last week too, when I pushed it to 8. I knocked out and now my brain is like resetting. Now I'm like, oh, maybe I should have kept it at 7, you know? Push it to what? Push it to 8! To 8 o'clock! I know, it's the number 8! Don't feel bad, you still live right now, this is all that matters. I know, it's just my brain is like... It's like running at 5 miles an hour right now. And it wasn't like that until I had knocked out. I'm still trying to like get a feel for how do I get around Sunday, you know what I mean? I'm still trying to get a feel for how do I handle this day. And I think I should have stuck with 7 start, honestly. I really think I should have stuck with 7 start because when it was like 7, I kind of was like sitting there
and become the streamer myself. His brain is not working properly. I must take over.
This isn't helping. I was just sitting there and I was feeling a bit like tired and I'm like, man, I guess I could have started stream now. And then I went to go lay down because, you know, I'm just kind of just waiting for a stream to start. I laid down for a little bit, I knock out and I wake up at like 8:10. So I don't know, maybe next week I might get back to pushing it at 7. But if anything, next week, well, really this week, we'll be on our normal schedule, or at least intended schedule. Hi Noah, hi Pero. Late night kid tonight. I like it usual for a Sunday. It is better to stream earlier on Sunday for you. It's just better if I stream the same time every day. The only reason I stream late on a Sunday is because of work. That is literally it. Otherwise, I would be streaming at 3 o'clock like any other day. It is just because I am at work instead that I push it until later. And I deal with work and shit. That's really it. That's genuinely all there is to it. If chat does some jump scare to wake me up, would that work? I mean, maybe like by like a Discord call. I don't know. But anyways, that's fine. It's okay. I'm doing okay, Headshot. Just a bit tired. I want to talk about, just to kind of finalize if we're kind of okay with the goals for the Donathon before maybe I'll go back to video editing in a little bit. My blue ball's reason is further above. Is it because of the whole like BF6 beta comes soon? Stuff I want out of 7.3 comes out in a couple months. Kingdom Death Monsters at Gen Con. I can't go. Donathon's a bit away, so I still can't make you play Library of Ruina. And my friends are starting a Minecraft server in the future. Okay, I understood none of that until you mentioned the Donathon. And I guess 7.3, because I'm assuming you mean 14. I'm going to regret asking you that question. Limbus Company is an enigmatic company operating in the city, capitalizing on the fall of Lobotomy Corporation. But really, every character is based on an actual... okay, you lost me about halfway through. I have no idea what any of that means. God, you can't, like, shoot a whole paragraph at me right away, guys. I'm working on a new playlist. What's the playlist about? Work, shit, stream, repeat? I mean, pretty much. I think it's just... everything is just catching up to me. Considering how all of July was like an extra day of streaming, or not an extra streaming, an extra day of work, and then adding on to streaming, and then this week I'm hoping to like get a full day off with Thursdays. Like we decided last week that Thursday streams are going to be no more. Like, I need a day dedicated to just sleeping or just resting in general. Point all in all elevation, there would be no way to beat it. Shut up, Colby! Can I shoot a light novel at me? No, Aaron. No, you can't shoot a light novel at me. I don't even like light novels. Anyways. Yeah, no, I think it's all just kind of like catching up to me a little bit. And you mean getting horny on your rest day? Who told you? Huh? Who told you? Not gonna lie, I was about to kick out and take a nap before I saw your ass under the VC. I know, like, even I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, I stream Sunday nights now. I've yet to kind of like work it into my memory of a habit, really. Give me like another week or two, and it should kick into being an official part of my schedule. Just give me like another week or two. But I do like hanging out with Sunday nights. Like, it's a day where I can just relax and I don't really have to like worry about much. Like, I don't have to like play some game. I don't have to like put my brain much into it. I could just do other forms of work. I thought I was weird for not being used to it yet. I mean, it's something to build a habit for. I mean, I'm the one that's setting it up. I forgot I'm a holy girl now with Sunday. Exactly. Sunday is not a day of rest for me. Precisely. Kit asks where? Well, play your cards right. No, so I wanna talk more about the goals. Let me actually move on over here. Give me 1 second. I actually wanted to talk more about the goals here and make sure we got what we have down. So I had 2 ideas for goals in mind. In order to think about because I had 2 goals in mind that I really wanted to implement. So one of these goals is we do Magma. Like, on the web browser, we open up Magma canvases and we hang out that way.
It's supposed to be Sunday.
And the other goal being...
Not for you, Kit. Speaking of which, Baduntus, give me food.
Later. And the other goal being... so there was an idea. I saw it on YouTube. This idea was that we play some sort of multiplayer game. But considering that a big portion of this stream's viewer base is from Europe, I got the idea of what if we play some sort of co-op game, but we can only speak in our native languages or the languages that we come from. And we're not allowed to speak English. So, like, I would speak Spanish, right? And then, yeah, everybody would just speak their own native language. Now, that's something to kind of more set up, right? Okay, what can I do with your tail? I'm trying to see something. Look at it. That's what you can do. The Tower. Oh, yeah, the Tower of Babel. Oh, my God. It's actually a good name for it. My native language is Spanish? No. My native language is not Spanish. That's my second language, but I mean, I am Mexican, so it would be the next language to choose. Because during this sort of thing, English would be banned. Full Ilocano for me. Oh my God. Yeah, so it would be something I'd have to kind of like set up and put together at some point. And I'm thinking, like, I can either plan that out down the line during the Donathon, or we set that up like kind of like a goal. I don't have another language, so you'll be the one really lost, Anuva. Those are kind of like the 2 goals I want to add in somewhere in here. But also, I've been readjusting kind of like the amount to set up here, because the thing about Ko-fi is that the goal with Ko-fi, they don't track it based on the actual like amount, which is a bit annoying, I'll be real. They track it based on the percentage. So I thought, what if we tie the percentage of it as like our goal threshold? So I've been kind of adjusting the amounts in that way. I'm always lost, but I would just be sitting there learning nothing. I mean, eventually you might pick something up. Probably. I mean, it was me being thrown into the morning shifts at McDonald's where all of my coworkers only spoke Spanish and I only understood a little bit of it, that down the line I ended up really picking up what exactly to say in Spanish. So it could be a way to learn. Is Eurotrip still there? It is. It is. I'm just setting this based on 6,000 as the 100% threshold because that is the primary goal I want to reach. So yeah, I've just been adjusting everything based on the percentages of it. So yeah, I've just been basing it on the percentages of it. And I just want to be sure if the goals seem like fair to reach, you know what I mean? Because I still have to kind of like readjust. Actually, I think all these like amounts are set that way. So what the fuck is you and Lola swap place? I mean, it's like it says. Lola would be the one primarily streaming, and I would be the one to the side as like the little mascot pet. That's what it means. Now to see it in action, we gotta reach that goal. It's just that easy. We just gotta reach that goal. Would Kit be a good pet though? No, I wouldn't. I'd piss everywhere. I'd tear up your sofas with spite. You would be on the floor too. Future Donathon? Yes, this is the Donathon that we're starting in next week. Next Wednesday will be the start of the Donathon. Change the TTS voice. Kit streams using Lola's PNG. Check its price. Reduce Kit PNG to Yap. You'll see how it works. You'll see how it works. I've already planned it out. You will see how it works. Kit was still my Boban call me a bitch just because. You want to test that out in person? Exactly, Tanu. Exactly. That was meant for Lol. Yeah, sure, Saki. Of course that was. Right. I feel like I should maybe put something in between here, percentage-wise, but I'm not sure what could go here exactly. 55, 6. Something with 55% maybe? I don't know. I don't think anything could go in between there. I couldn't find that one place you told me about last week and it started raining, so really? It's like right there. It's pretty, you know, obvious to see. They kind of have really big signage. You removed the VN creation goal, right? I did, because I didn't think how it would really work in practice. Some goals that people did suggest, I did end up removing or changing because when I thought about it, how it would work in practice, it didn't really play out well in my head. I'll be real. because I had to think about how it would work and how involved we would all be like on stream and whatnot, and it wasn't really panning out in my head, honestly. 56% audiobook of some weird romance book. No. So I'm not. I don't want any. I don't want much more like. I'm not here trying to come up with more goals. I'm here trying to move goals around, maybe remove some in order to fit in the 2 goals I want to actually add on. So hold on, let me put it here in bold. Goals I want to add. And that is magma art and native language co-op game. I don't know what I would name it. As of the goals you wanted to add, no. But if anything, you can move anything to slide one of them a bit earlier for cheaper. So yeah, that's what I wanna. That's what I'm gonna do. Is I wanna slide. I wanna slide them around. If not, remove some. I'm just not too sure exactly what really to remove. I feel like I should take away cosplay stream or cooking stream, and maybe move the face cam stream up, because these are semi-repetitive. And I think about cooking stream and I'm like, well, why can't I do that during the face cam stream or during the maid stream? You know? Tower of Babel is probably the best way to describe the co-op game. Yeah, you know what? The Tower of Babel challenge. There. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking like cooking stream, we can move this up. Likewise, maybe for this one. Didn't you say you couldn't do both because you need multiple cams? I mean, I would have a cam that shows my body with the maid outfit, and then like the hot pot. I can do that with a single camera, but I can't do like face and what I'm cooking. Like, my face wouldn't be the focus. It would be my body. So it would be cooking as a maid. Because magma art, I feel like, should be like kind of cheap. So I think magma art can fit like right here, right? What is it? Magma art night, something like that. As for the Tower of Babel challenge, I think somewhere in between here would work. What I'm hearing is made baking stream, actually. Cloudy, thank you for the follow. I wouldn't be able to bake. My oven is too small. I don't have anything to fit in the oven. No, it'd have to be cooking. Because that kind of just solves the figuring out what to make. I mean, I probably will make like some standard like dinner that I tend to make. I can't really bake anything. Like, my oven is too small. I don't have any pans or anything like that for it. I was gonna buy a hot pot to cook with. The fact that Joke ASMR is 420 is actually perfect. I'll be real, this was a little bit on accident and a funny coincidence. I'm not moving this. It's also 7% lucky number 7. Like, yeah, no, I'm not moving this. That's staying that way. Them fat buns are too big for the oven. Exactly, Nemo. You understand. I've lived out a hot pot for 2 years. It's valid. Yeah, I'm just gonna have like a a hot plate to cook stuff in. Some new music I've been getting into lately. Oh, for your new playlist? Okay, that's cool. Meet us in the middle here. Buy an Easy Bake Oven for... I'm not... Do they even make Easy Bake Ovens anymore? I haven't heard of like an Easy Bake Oven since I was like 9. Yeah? No fucking way. Wait, hold on. Easy Bake Oven. Do they really still? Wow, they really do. For $35. Does that look right? It just looks like a bread box. I still have mine. A good hot pot is $35. Aaron, no.
Aaron Loves Poppers just shared 100 bits.
I don't think 100 bits would afford that. Fund. Yeah, my Trixie Mattel era. Okay, no, never mind. Actually, when Trixie Mattel baked stuff in the little Easy Bake Oven, that was the last time I really heard about the Easy Bake. Okay, now I see how it opens up here. You can bake like brownies and cookies in there. They taste kind of undercooked, but it's cool because it's just a little tiny heater, isn't it? Do not the Easy Bake Underbaked Oven. I mean, now that you guys are bringing this up, this seems kind of like it's a light bulb. No, I think I've heard how it works. Not to use the cake mix from the 80s. I wouldn't use the cake mix from the 80s. This seems kind of like doable, actually. Okay, you know what? How many... Aaron...
Aaron Loves Poppers just shared 100 bits. Easy Bake. Easy Bake.
Aaron, you do realize that none of your bits and is gonna go towards this, right? It doesn't work. It just takes a god-awful long time. I mean, I streamed for 6 hours. I got the time. Just don't ban me. You're not getting banned. Cooking as a maid, and Easy Bake Oven. Just something like that. I wonder if there's anything in this vein that's an actual culinary device. Probably not. Probably not. Aaron, thank you for the gifted sub. I just want you guys to be aware.
Has gifted a sub to Tanuvat.
Because I just want to make sure you guys are aware before you start gifting subs. I just want to be sure because every time I have a donathon, this happens. But I need you guys to just know subs and bits will not count. I'm not counting any subs and bits during any of this. And I also want you guys to be aware that this donathon is not starting until next Wednesday. I'm not counting a single thing until then. I'm not counting anymore. I'm just making sure. That's all. Because whenever I do donathons, there's always like somebody that is like, oh, I want to support with the donathon, and they like gift like 30 subs or something, and I'm like, please. And I had to count it and then think over like how am I gonna count it, and it's kind of a nightmare to track it, and This is like pure donations only. I just want you guys to understand that. That's all. $100 a month. Noah, Noah, please. I'll go over how everything works on Wednesday. Like I'll discuss the rules and whatnot on Wednesday. This may be a stupid question, but does money from comm section add to any kind of setup goal? It does. It adds to the goal bar. It does. I actually went ahead and tested that. And the donathon will last until Halloween. So it'll be around for a while. I'm gonna be in Mexico with no service. I mean, I hope you could survive, Aaron. Business is business. I can't top up the last donathon though. I'll probably spend too much on cotton. It's okay, Noah. You don't even have to like spend anything. It's fine. Your fuck kid $400 to connect with. No, Tanner, please, guys, don't tell me these things. Don't. I'm fumbling my stream deck. Don't tell me these things. You gotta surprise me. You gotta surprise me. Hi, Alex. How are you? Double and passive. No, you got. Please. You guys are gonna stress me out. You guys are gonna stress me out, please. No, let me get back on topic, please. Let me get back on topic. So, for the Tower of Babel challenge, I'm thinking I remove a cosplay stream and move this up. That way I have two streams that involve, you know, IRL visuals. So you know what? I'll put face cam stream. There we go. So we dedicate one full day about that. Deadass tired because it's almost 4 a.m. and saw you on. I want to swing by and say hi. I'm also deadass tired too. Trying to recover from work and shit. But good to see you, Alex. I got a surprise store for you, motherfucker. Alan, please. I think this is a good place to put the Tower of Babel challenge here. I think this is a good, like, a good amount. Don't you guys think? Because I'm not sure what else to add beyond this 50% mark. Because, I mean, there's a lot from 1 to 50%, but there's not much after 50%. But I think this is kind of like okay to stretch it out a bit. Maybe. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot of times if a lot of you guys are going to be doing the video game requests, which I know a lot of you will. That gives me, like, I guess, breathing room down the line to then plan stuff out. Figuring out the back end is pretty difficult because we get into some fairly gnarly things at the 2100 mark, 1500 mark. From 25% onwards, yeah. Cause mind you too, I'll go over everything like better down the line, but this doesn't mean I'll just turn on my face cam. No, I want the stream to kind of be a little bit dedicated to the fact that I'm doing face cam. So I might just do this as a cosplay instead anyways. Perhaps. If it fits the budget. Music loud as fuck. Is it really? Let me lower. You guys want me to lower it down? I can lower it down. Hold on. I'll lower it down by like 2 decibels. How's that? Sounds fine to me. I lower down by like 2 decibels. On my side, probably my own volume. I mean, as long as like it's not overwhelming from my own voice. I don't mind it. Fair. Okay. Well, I mean, I just put it down by like just 2 decibels. Play a game you hate. Pay for the game that I hate. Pay for it. What about something vehemently anti-Chicago? Fly an NY flag out of the window? Bruh. No, you know what actually might get me like kicked out of this neighborhood? If I put out like a straight pride or a Trump flag outside my window. That would genuinely get people at my door kicking me out. It's not just the fact that I live in Chicago. I mean, I also live in Lakeview. I live in like one of the most like progressive and liberal neighborhoods of the city. And I know my neighbors next door, the ones to the that are on the corner of me, they are straight up card-carrying Democrats. Like would have like Biden Harris signs outside their lawn. Kind of Democrats. Vote blue no matter who. Kind of Democrats. That's why I kind of went like NY flag because it's haha he fuck you kind of funny. I know, but it's like if I did something like that, that would really like rile people up. Seems like you're into something interesting. Hi, Leon. I'm just saying. I absolutely would not want to purchase anything like that. Absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that this kind of neighborhood is very much the opposite of that. No, I know Chicago does not like the orange. I know that. The only red we like is the other certain kind of red. The red I like. No, I love my neighborhood and I love my city. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying if you really want to piss people off, that absolutely would work. Paint the town red by Doja Cat? Yeah, to a sense. Yeah. And the Chicago Bulls? Yeah. Well, not around here. Maybe if we were more on the west side and the south side. Probably, yeah. But not if you're like a north sider. You're more into baseball if you're on the north side. So you're so that's where you'd also like the blue. Not a sports person, but I live down the street from the United Center, so you can tell why my street I never get anywhere. Oh no, I understand that. I've been to that neighborhood very often recently. Yeah, no, I know. We could do cursed views, foods from viewers' countries. Saying as I just scroll by the Icelandic candy video. Oh wait, did you see the that video I posted in the server when Vinny ate Icelandic snacks? Oh hell yeah, I love that. I love that video. Madison Street is crazy. Yeah, it can get pretty crazy. Our second location is there on Madison Street, so I get it. And I used to work there, but I don't like taking the ride all the way down there. I wish I knew that sooner. Yeah, it's on Madison and Ada. It's literally right there by the United Center. But I don't really work that location. In fact, I try my best to avoid that location. So if you're gonna go there to be like expect me, I'm not gonna be there. I don't really like working that location. It's too much of a fucking pain to go down there. You're on Madison and Holman. Oh yeah, that's not really not that far. No, that's like right there. Se queda atascado una lavadora. Ah. That could be a good post 50% filler. People would be interested in that. True. So, cursed foods from viewers' countries. Like, food to eat? But shipping makes that... Yeah, because I would have to purchase it and ship it over. That would have to be money to spend. And that kind of goes a little bit against... I meant get it shipped to me. No, because then I'd rather people just pay for the donathon. No. And to get it shipped to me would mean putting my address out there. Now, I tend to be open about the fact that I live in, you know, Chicago and my neighborhood, but that gets a bit like, it's like a bit like, oh, that's a bit too close. That does get a bit too close. Okay, I like edging around the rules a bit, but I got my limits. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that would really work, honestly. I could bring kit stuff from the JP market I go to, but this is about food from my viewers, from the chatters' native countries, and kind of a driving force of this stream in this community is that there are a lot of people from different countries around here, and JP isn't really one of them. Yeah, the only thing that kind of like utilizes that would be the Tower of Babel challenge. Cooking and easy baking as a maid. You just need to attract more Japanese people watching your stream, Kit. My stream times are very anti-Japanese. Listen, I'm already struggling trying to like have a viewership between the US and Europe to try to also get that other third of the world. That's not feasible. That is not feasible. Like, where's time? Conquer the world? I wish. Hold on, where is the no. Where is the time zone map? Is this it? No. Time zone converter. This is what I use. So if I do, you know, where I'm at, Chicago, and then I don't know, Berlin, Germany, because that's Central Europe time, right? And then if I do Japan, even for this time, like they're just getting up right now. Like it's, oh my god, it's so late for you guys. Like this time is like more for like Americans, really. Meanwhile, they're just getting up here. Whereas like my normal stream when I start at like 3, that's nighttime for Europe, right? But it's like dead in the morning in Japan. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Isn't this a dream, waking up and taking a breakfast while watching your stream? If people watch my stream while having their breakfast, they're gonna get nothing done. You ain't gonna get shit done. 11 a.m. They're at work. It won't be out for another 6 hours. Yeah. Yeah. So if I wanted to stream at a decent time for Japan, it'd have to be like 5 in the fucking morning for me. It would have to genuinely be my morning time. Yeah. In order for me to have at least a decent time for Japan. It just ain't possible. They're literally on the other side of the world. It won't be feasible. I was supposed to make dinner and I'm still fucking sitting here watching you. Tanu, go make your dinner. At least put me on speaker. meet in the middle and get bit by a bat and become nocturnal and stream at night? I mean, I would like to. But no, my sleep schedule will be more fucked than it already is. No, thank you. I'm reaching that age where I can't be fucking around with my sleep schedule too much. What about a Wiener Circle IRL stream and stream band? Fansly. Yeah, Fansly. What? Hi, Haru. You mean like for me to go to the Wiener Circle of Chicago? I pass by it all the time on my way to work. Actually, you know what? For all of you non-Chicagoans, I just want to be sure. I want to ask, have any of you guys been to the Wiener Circle, or have any of you guys heard of the Wiener Circle? I don't know what the Wiener Circle is. The Wiener Circle is so in Chicago we have like Vienna beef hot dog stands all throughout the city. Right? It's like one of our staple foods of Chicago, right? Hold on. Vienna beef Chicago dogs. Right? This is one of our staples of the city, right? Whenever you see a sign like this, you're gonna find at one of these little tiny restaurants, these little tiny hot dog stands, right? They haven't been touched since like 1993. They have the greasiest, oldest kind of like paint peeling off the walls, greasiest kind of floors ever. Which chefs that haven't heard of what OSHA, what an OSHA violation is at all, since like the 90s. And it is some of the best goddamn food you'll ever eat. So there is one specific place, I pass by it all the time at work. It has a bit of a gimmick to it. It's called the Wiener Circle. And what this place is known for is that they're known for their staff at late nights in the weekends for being rude to you. That's kind of their gimmick. Is that late at night, over the weekends, the staff will be outwardly rude to you. They will swear at you, they will call you names, they will insult you. They will pick a verbal fight with you. Sounds like dicks? It is. They do act like dicks. And you know what? People love it for that. People love the open honesty. They're great though. They're great and it's funny, right? After midnight, the play toast in the back. Wait, what? I call bullshit on that? No, you can't fight me with this. Went there for a school project once. So, okay, let me, here's the thing about the Wiener Circle, right? That's their gimmick, is kind of being rude to the customers as a real thing. But that's probably their strongest point. I'm gonna be real. So, a little bit of a review. I thought that the food at the Wiener Circle was okay. I thought it was all right. For a Vienna beef hot dog place, I thought it was fine, right? I thought it was all right. When I ordered the cheese fries, right? And normally the cheese fries are really good in these kind of places, right? They're just standard melted yellow cheddar cheese to dip your fries into, and I love it. The cheese for the cheese fries here was some of the worst fucking cheese I've ever had. Not even for like a cheese fry sauce. Just full stop, the worst cheese I've ever had. Like, I would rather eat blue cheese than that, and I hate blue cheese. Like British food fare bad cheese, I guess? It was like melted cheese, and yet at the same time, somehow dry. Is that Lincoln Park? Yeah, it's Lincoln Park. Yeah, the cheese was horrible. Yeah, okay, so Tanu agrees. Tanu knows what it means. It's really not that fully melted. It's really not that good. And it's kind of crazy because it's not even like special branded cheese that I'm asking for. It's like just your generic yellow melted cheddar cheese, right? And they couldn't even get that right. It was very weird. It tastes like cardboard when I had it. No, it was worse to me. It was like the wrong kind of tangy. It was very weird. It was very, very, very weird. Yeah, and I thought that, you know what? At least I tried it, but I'm not coming back there. I'll be real. I'd rather go to this other hot dog place that's even a little bit closer to me. But I really wanted to see if the Wiener Circle was anything more than just like the known gimmick, and nah, that's kind of it. It's just the gimmick. I have like two other places that are even closer to me, for Vienna beef sands. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's Chicago. There's a Vienna beef like, there's like two per neighborhood. Like, it's fine. It's fine. There's one at every corner in this point. I mean, yeah, but I'm happy for that. Who's Vienna and why you got beef with them? Because where's Vienna even from? Isn't that in Austria? I keep getting Vienna and Venice confused. All of Chicago has beef with Vienna. It is Austria. It's the capital. Okay. My dumbass American brain keeps confusing Venice with Vienna because I'm stupid. Frequently considered the best city in the world. Really? I have not heard of that. I have not heard of that claim. I haven't heard of that kind of claim. That's a bold fucking claim. That is a really bold claim. So how do we feel about the goal so far? Yeah, so at 1%, we're gonna try to focus on the percentage of it, right? At 1% of the goal, I change my blue sky profile picture for the rest of the donathon, right? And it'll be like a, hey, most liked reply will be my profile picture. 2%, I'll post my thigh high pics with the pause on blue sky. At 3%, we'll have a magma art night. At 4%, we'll have the Tower of Babel challenge. We'll play a co-op game where we all speak our native tongues or our mother tongues. At 5%, I'll do a face cam stream, right? We'll kind of dedicate a day for that. 6%, I'll be cooking and easy baking as a maid. 7%, I'll make a joke ASMR YouTube video. At 10%, me and Lola will swap places for a stream. At 13%, we will do a month-long of Minecraft and make a new community server. At 17%, I'll extend the Minecraft server by one more month, and we'll do a horror mod with it. At 25%, I'll eat a pizza that I really hate, and it'll be filled with ingredients that I really don't like. It'll be a terrible pizza. You know what? Maybe I'll go to the Wiener Circle and ask them for a cup of their cheese to eat this pizza with. Let's do that. Let's fucking do that. Let's make it even worse. At 35%, I will set up a permanent cat camera and we'll have it active. We'll have it active as like a redeem whenever people want it to have it on. don't go there and ask for the cheese. You're gonna get sick. I mean, like I said, this pizza is gonna be made up with like the ingredients that I absolutely despise. Literally, whatever ingredients I do not like to eat at all is gonna be on this pizza. At 50%, I will have confessions of my own that I will share with you all. At 66%, we'll start a duo art commission raffle. So that means that everybody who has donated $10 or more will be included automatically in this raffle to get art with myself. At 75%, it's a different raffle, this time with every single donator. And it will be NSFW this time. And at 100%, I will reveal my new design that we got cooking up. I'll reveal it early. I'll show you guys the concept art and all the ideas that we got planned out for it up to this point. And as soon as it's available to be used as a model, I will put it out there before the original release date. Yeah, pre 50%, I think we're more than good. I think we're more than good for that. I kind of want to swap. I kind of want to put Kit Steps into the confessional a bit earlier than this, because I think 50% is probably a bit too much for it. And maybe push down the Minecraft server a bit further down. Because these are going to be 2 whole months we're going to dedicate to Minecraft. Or at least a good portion of it. Swap it with cat cam. Yeah, cat camera, I want to very much at least put it like here. Swap confession with Minecraft. Yeah, that's what I was considering too. Right? So let me push everything down. Like that. Okay, this seems a lot better. This seems a lot better. You know what? Let me put extend Minecraft server instead of like a back-to-back goal. Let's give it a bit of a break. There. Let's give it a bit of a break. Now, I kind of feel like I should have at least one more goal here. Like kind of like a 90% kind of goal or something. What's 6,000 times 0.9? 5,400? That's 90% of the goal. And you know what? Let's think about other. What was an idea Colby had? Colby mentioned something earlier. I gotta scroll way the hell up. Hold on. I hope that. God damn it! No, it's too far up. I can't see it anymore. Dinner rate, I'm gonna be honest. I know it's like 9 p.m. here, but I've been up since 6 a.m. I'm gonna pass out. It's all good, Tano. Sleep if you have to. Let me also do this for the ads. Because what also could be fun? You know what? Let me push this here at least. Like that. Have a good night, kid in chat. Good night, Tanu. $10 an entry. Yeah, so for every $10 you donate will be considered one entry into the Do Art Commission raffle. So if you donate $20 throughout the entire donathon total, that's considered 2 entries. That's how it'll work. I'll have to sift through all the donations, but that shouldn't be too difficult to do once we get to that point. NSFW with kid is even more expensive now. Sag. I mean, mind you, I'm gonna have to pay for an artist and all that. I mean, I'll already specify that it's all donators. I have like this feeling within me that's like there should be maybe one more goal. And if it's like a super like easy cheap goal, I could put it like way earlier. I'm gonna be honest, thigh highs with pause on Blue Sky, I feel like they should be a bit more higher. I don't know about you, but I feel like that should be a little bit higher. Movie marathon and 66%. I don't know about movie marathon. Like my favorites. I don't know, because I would want to show the movies that I want to watch anyway, and movie like watch along stuff is already a request. It's already one of the incentives, so that I don't think that works. And plus, this community has already seen some of my favorite movies. I suggest another joke stream where you're doing a sellout product, but you have to force yourself to sell it during the whole stream. I would suffer. Oh my god, I would fucking suffer. Another fucking sponsorship? I don't know, man. At that point, I don't know. Maybe. 11 sponsorship? I would do that unironically. VTuber Smasher Pass would be cool. I personally don't like VTuber Smasher Passes. I'll be real. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like VTuber Smasher Passes. One, because I tried that and that doesn't really work all that well, considering that I'll just end up smashing everybody. And two, people tend to come by to the stream, right? It might look like, oh, that's a way to get people to watch the stream, but it's going to be people who want to specifically see the review on their model and then leave and never come back. I don't know. It just feels like artificial engagement to me. I'm too cynical for that. Also paired with the fact that I'll just end up smashing everybody, so that doesn't really work out. Tier list streams for food is a decent idea. Food Smasher Passes. You know what? Food Smasher Passes could be a good... Actually! Idea! What if we play Scrandle? You know what? I'm gonna put extend Minecraft server a bit higher. The fuck is Scrandle? What is that? So let me preview. Let me show you guys a bit of Scrandle, right? So Scrandle is a game. It is a food comparison game. And what it is that you are shown pictures of stadium food from all over the world, and you have to choose which is the most popular. And you have to be sure that the one you're choosing is the one that you think most people would like and pick. Well, let me show you guys how it works. Right? Thrilling daily game of food comparison. Let's practice. Each food item has a percentage rating as decided by social media polls. Click which food item you think has received the higher rating. Think about everything you see, the price of each item, the country, the quality of the photo, any included extras. So we've got loaded fries to the right. What the fuck is... Where are the fries? This is like not even like really fries. There's barely any fries on this photo. Lettuce and pepper. I don't believe that this is from England. Or Krakauer and a pint with the double dongs here. Oh my fucking god. Let me also move my Spotify widget. There we go. Yeah, this is Scrandle, and you know what? I think Krakauer would win. Because I barely see any fucking fries here. No fucking way most people would choose the loaded fries! Sausage, chips, and gravy. England, you... Or Chikwa Ten Soba. I mean, this looks slightly more appetizing than this, but... For only $2.10 for this? No, there's no way that this loses. There's no way this loses for $2.10. But knowing what people might choose, I feel like people are gonna choose this. This doesn't look good to me. I was right. I was right. My gut instinct had me right. What is this? Chips, cheese, and curry. What is this? Cheesy garlic pizza. I don't like the fact that some of this is like green. Is this broccoli? Rangers. Gordon Ramsay used to play for them. This does not... No, it has to be the pizza. The pizza has to win. This doesn't even just look like a trip to the toilet. This looks like your trip to the toilet already happened. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Pulled pork and beef. Okay, this actually looks pretty decent. Or roast potatoes. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Is this what you're supposed to scoop it up with? Half of a popsicle stick? No, the pulled pork wins. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no way that got 84%. Bombay, what the fuck am I looking at? What am I looking at here? Or chili beef nachos. What is this on top exactly? Dude, what is England doing? What is England actually doing? There's no way that this won. Chicken schnitzel or chicken and halloumi wrap? I want to say the chicken schnitzel. Oh, no, but actually this halloumi wrap looks actually pretty good. I'll be real. Put stuff in the center. It's hard for me to see the food. You know what? That's true, actually. That's kind of a good spot for me to be in. Left or right? See, the wrap actually looks pretty decent. The chicken schnitzel also looks pretty okay. But there's no, like, sauce. There's no, like, condiments. There's no... It's too dry for me. I pick the wrap. I'm picking the wrap. No shot this lost. A cheese. What the fuck is this? What are the French doing? Not even melted. And that is the smallest micro penis level of pickles I've ever seen. This is why, by the way, during the Euro trip, if we happen to reach it, I am not going to England or France. This is why I am skipping France altogether, and we're just shooting straight for Belgium after Spain. The Scotch egg, I don't even know what this is surrounding it, but you know what? Just seeing the jammy yolk looks good. This, what the fuck is going on here? There is nothing happening. Yeah, that's what I figured. God damn it. Also, hi, Na. Hi, Lily. Pizza and pepperoni. Oh, this actually looks pretty good. Where's the cheese? This is a little bit lacking on the cheese for me, but I know in Italy, y'all don't really put much cheese on your pizza. Or tropeiro. With the eggs, the pork, the crap. Now, as somebody with a Brazilian dad, I feel like this kind of can fuck. But pizza is pizza. And that cheese looks pretty nicely melted. I feel like most people would pick the pizza. That looks like a pretty common pizza. Yeah, that looks like a standard like margarita. It just halfway, just cut halfway. Okay, you know what? I doubted people. Okay, because I really wanted to pick the tropeiro. Most people actually pick the tropeiro. Prawn tacos? You've got to be fucking kidding me. What is this? Or currywurst and bread. That's fried shrimp? With the tail still on it? Do I have to chew through it? I'd rather have the currywurst. I feel like I could fuck with the currywurst. Yeah, okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. A yakitori bowl, this looks pretty good. Or a hot dog from What the fuck is wrong with British people? Why is this hot dog like pale fucking white? Why does this look like the gray goop from SpongeBob? This just looks like a log of aged dog shit. Rationing from the First World War didn't end until the late 80s. Like I said, look at the photos from a British food friend girl. You will witness crimes against food. What? The ketchup doesn't even look. Give me the yakitori. Yeah, okay. Okay, good. The good thing most people have a fucking brain. High flux strategy. Let's do it once more. Let's do it once more. Pies, chips, peas, and gravy. A la madre, tortas a la rachera. Hijo de su pu... I'm picking this one. Yeah, of course. Of course. I gotta respect my homeland. I gotta respect my homeland. What the fuck? Hold on. We got the sausage, chips, and curry sauce. England, what is up with you and sausages? Dude, England is like the gayest country in the world, putting sausages on all of their meals. hyper-processed rationed meat. It's always the fucking sausage. I feel like they just make shit up. They're just making shit up all the time. Now this, though. Now, that's probably the American in me, brother, okay? That's probably the American in me, brother. But this looks like one of those, like, this looks like one of those, like, those, like, $5, like, special meal, like, crazy bread deals that you get off Little Caesars. It's got, like, the little crazy sauce right here on the side, too, to dip in it. You know, this looks like your standard, over-processed, superly, overly creative American shit. I'd fuck this. I'd fuck this up. I would fuck this up. You did food science thesis on the death of English traditional food. That's crazy. Of course. Of course. Of course. We have currywurst from Germany. Now, this does look pretty decent. Or chicken and chips with curry sauce. So we get like cube-shaped chicken nuggets or actually cooked sausage. This is more expensive? This is $6.50. This is $5.50. I'm taking this. A breakfast wrap from, of course it's from England. Of course it's from England. It is either like the most like desaturated level of food from England or this vegan hot dog. What is on this thing? This is actually the two flavors of British food. Is just throw shit at the wall and hope it sticks. Or desaturation. You know what? Out of all this, I'd rather have desaturation. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, the sausage makes sense in a breakfast wrap. Yeah. A hot dog from... I swear to God, people in England are just making shit up. This is a hot dog. At least with the cheesy nachos... You at least are getting one part of it right. You actually just grabbed whatever, like, you cut someone's dick off and put it in the middle of whatever bread you found on the floor. This is the whitest fucking bread I've ever seen. I'm at least there's cheese on the nachos. I'll give you that much, England. At least you got one part of it right. A hot dog topped with cheese, onions, and jalapenos. Now you're trying too hard. Now you're trying too goddamn hard. Or popcorn, chicken, and chips. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hi, Dougie. Why are there so many jalapenos? They heard what I said about the last hot dog, and we're like, oh, my bad. Let me up the game a bit. Well, now you're just compensating for things. Now you're just overblowing it, and you pissed me off in the process. Pie. I'm going to. You know what? Maybe Brexit was for the best. Maybe Brexit was for the best. Because why is it that every single other food from England looks like it was like served underneath a truck stop bathroom? This looks like me after a can of spinach. This looks like the aftermath of after I ate a can of spinach and I went to the toilet, and that's how the toilet ended up looking like. I'll bash your fucking head in for insulting God's country, you cheeky fuck. Shut up, cheese. At least on the side, the gravy looks manageable. That's pie, chips, and gravy from England. I'd rather have the one on the left. Of course. Of course. What the fuck? Someone threw that up. That's not fresh. Someone threw that up. Or salt and pepper loaded chips. The left. The left is chili cheese chips. Those are the soggiest motherfucking fries known to man. You accidentally made poutine. Dude, Britain is so fucking bad with what they're trying to do. They accidentally made another meal by accident, thinking it was something else. I kind of would eat this, but calling it chili cheese chips and knowing that you fucked up, I don't want to give you the point. Oh no, thank you for the Chiikawa. Okay, see now you guys can see the names and the prices underneath me. Look, $3 for chili cheese chips. I mean, sure, but don't name it that. Or salt and pepper loaded chips for $7.50. Nah. $7.50. £3 though. Rename it poutine, and I'd probably like slop or actual food. I mean, the thing is that these fries are so goddamn soggy that this is turning into mashed potatoes at this point. You need a spoon for this shit. That little plastic spork is not gonna do you shit. Dry slop or wet slop? And you know what? I kind of like them wet. Oh, motherfucker! I had it right the first time. A margarita pizza from England. Or currywurst mit pommes frites from Germany. I'm gonna give it to the currywurst because this isn't a fucking margarita. It's not a margarita in the Italian sense. It's not a margarita in the American sense. This is just a cheese fucking pizza. It's just cheese. It's not even a margarita in either sense. There's no basil. It's just cheese. No basil, is not even cut mozz, it's shredded. Whereas there's nothing, it's just cheese. I'm sorry, what? Yes, it is. Okay, Fal, you consider this a margarita? Brother, ain't nobody giving a shit about the basil? I kind of do. Okay, Fal. You know what? I'll let you decide. You're the Italian, so I'm gonna let you have the floor. You are actually from the motherland, from Italy. I'm gonna let you have the floor. Do you think this is a good pizza? And do you think it's worth £10? Or would you rather deal with the currywurst? I see that. I call it a margarita. Okay, so for actual Italians, that is considered a margarita. Okay, I'll give you that. All right, we'll give you that. I don't really know what half of that sentence means, Val. Hi, Gamma. Mind you, despite that, this still pisses me off. I'm gonna give it to the currywurst. Of course. Cheesy chips. England, This is the fourth one in a row where there is too many goddamn chips. Or too many goddamn cheese. I'm starting to get concerned. I normally like cheese. Given I'm a Midwestern American. But it's getting to a point where it's a bit too much. And it is halfway melted. True. It's halfway melted. Or spicy popcorn chicken with hash brown bites. What is this on top? I don't know what's on top of this. It's not saying. Mayo? Is that mayo? If it's mayo, I'm gonna hit you. If it's mayo, I'm gonna punch somebody. I'm gonna give it to the spicy popcorn chicken. Of course. It looks more appetizing than the one on the left. We only had one wrong. One wrong. There. That's Scrandal. That is Scrandal. So, you know what? If you want to have... So... I kind of don't want to put this as a goal considering we already did that. May I repeat the other idea I had? What was the other idea you had, Foul? I'd like to introduce you to the clientele. What'd you send me? Your average England sports fan. Real. Come on, England. Score some fucking goals. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Having a point with the lads. Yeah. Pitch looking lovely today, lads. That's Baza. Leave him be. He's a good lad. A viewer design list or review? Yeah, that could work. That could work. Let's move this up. Where do we put viewer design list and review? I have a pretty extensive Japanese food tier list kicking about. Well, it seems that our ideas would be to be some sort of like tier list or review list. Maybe a tier list? I don't know. Because when it comes to like a viewer design tier list, I don't want to be like mean exactly. I mean, I kind of want to be mean. Time for the Lily 90 rituals before office day? Alright, Lily. Or both at the end of the day? Yeah, various like tier lists, like a tier list stream. Okay, so you know what? I may be a whore, but I'm not this cheap. Let's bump that up. Let's bump that up. Hi, Candy. How do boomers say they didn't have autism, but then spend 6 hours in a basement playing with model trains and little army men? Because boomers will be boomers. Some review in the tier list. So Okay, jeez. Okay, so then what about tier list stream? Just a stream dedicated to only tier lists. How about that? And we'll say viewer OC design / food. Like that. Yeah, we can collect them all in a Discord channel, yeah. I think that works. Yeah, I think we've really put together we've put together a decent amount of goals. Speaking of basements, my state can't have them and it makes me sad. I want a basement. Why can't you have a basement? Oh, never mind. I remembered where you live and no, that I mean, I get it, Candy, but it makes 100% sense why you don't have a basement. Live somewhere else. I don't know what to tell you. Me saying this is I still have an unfinished design. I mean, it would still be something. See, Scrandle reminded me of Wordle, and I kind of want to play Wordle right now. Do we want to do Wordle Unlimited? I was going to edit, but I'm not in the mood to edit, really. Their state sucks, never mind me. That's not what I meant, Candy. Yeah, about 17 goals. Yeah, not bad. No, this is pretty good. I think throughout the week, I'll try to come up with a graphic for all this. Sure, next hour of Wordle. All right. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, this is all I can really say for all this, right? Is yeah, 105% would be the market art package, 110% would be the market creator package, and then the 150% is the enterprise package. Yeah, I'm not so much in the mood to stream. I'm trying to think of the percentages for this. Yeah, fuck it. I'll reduce it down. 166%, why not? Jeff Bezos looks weirdly good for his age. Like, he looks healthy. Tried making fun of him thinking he was gonna have that Elon Musk rich man gut. Hi, Mr. Landmine, how are you? It's because Jeff Bezos, for all the shit that I love to give him, knows how to spend his money to a degree. Elon is Elon. The ketamine is getting too much into him. We're still missing a special website for OnlyFans from Kick. Santa, please. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's play Wordle. Unlimited. Let's play Wordle Unlimited. I like to start with a double vowel, a double consonant, and a silent E. Oh! Well, shit, lucky me. Can we suggest words too? The next time, yeah. The next time you can suggest starter words. I mean, this kind of makes it kind of easy already. Do I want to say it's great? Or it could be crate. I swear to God, if it's great. It's great. I had it right the first time. All right, what's the next starter I should use now? Yeah, I had it right the first time. It could have been a two entry like win. Binga. Okay, you know what? Fine. Binga. It doesn't count. That doesn't count. Adieu. Oh, that's a good combination. That uses up a lot of vowels right off the bat. I is the only vowel in this word. No, there's also O and Y. Hmm. Hmm. What about coins? You've got to be kidding me. All I figured out was S. No. What could it be? What could it be? Slimy? Skins? It can't be skins. S is the last S isn't right. Oh my god, okay. So it starts with S, there's an L somewhere, but it's not there. Is it spill? Oh my god, if it's spill. It's skill. Son of a bitch, it's skill. Oh my god. It was skill. Teaches English kit for us poor no native English speakers here. There'll probably be some words that might seem a bit odd. I will say. Some of them may seem a bit odd. How I feel every time I play Wordle real. Blame. Pretty. Let's see, blame or pretty? Blame could be a good start. That's a double consonant and a silent E. Kitty. I'll do blame. Okay, I guess I'll do... Well, I can't do an E. I'll do kitty then. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck? Bongs? Well, there's no B. Unless... Pongs? You gotta be shitting me. No, there's no N or G. There's an O somewhere. We've already eliminated like 13 letters. That's half of the alphabet gone. There's an O somewhere. No. Chodes. No. No, it can't be those. You guys are writing like 6-letter words. It needs to be 5 letters, and you're putting in letters that we can't. That I can't put in. Unless I'm that delayed, I can't be that delayed. Phony and baloney rhyme, but cough, fought, dough, tough do not. Yeah, they don't. No. Shot. Oh, shows. It could be shows. Son of a bitch, and there is a second S. Motherfucker. We got the O down at least. So maybe it ends in os. Oh, it could be cross. Piece of shit. Is it dross? This is so stupid. What is a dross again? I've only barely heard that word. Something regarded as worthless or rubbish. Ah, shut the fuck up. Get out of here. That's so stupid. I hate the obscure ones. I hate the obscure ones. Yeah, it was dross. Which is like a term for like worthless stuff. Rubbish. Still weird to me hearing rubbish in an American accent. How do you want me to say it? Like a Brit? Rubbish? No. Steve? That's a name. That's not a word. I don't think that'll work. I could write scorn as a starter. We got one letter in. Danny worked as an option. Well, a bit too late now. I can't do clown because that's an O. There's no O in here. No, there's no S. Oh, clamp. Clamp could work. Okay, well, we figured out there's an L at least. Second L as a consonant. What could start with that? Oh. Is it flick? Oh, son of a bitch. What the fuck could it be then? Fleck? It's another obscure word, isn't it? I hate this. What is fleck? Like a spot, a streak, test color. Oh, never mind. I've heard of this word. No, this isn't that obscure. Flock. Guys, you're suggesting words with letters that you cannot put in. There is no O. You can't put in an O. We've already written out O as the first in the first entry. I thought it would have been flock too. Flock would have been my first guess if I had an O available. We can do clown for this one. And L is the only one that is even there. Lamed. Okay, well, we've only figured out one letter, and that's an A. Sometimes you gotta close an eye. I do this out of desperation. How? Why do you close an eye? Why do you close an eye? No. Parley? No. Party? No, it has to be an L. Pally? That would be stupid if it was Pally, but... You mean no on using letters that have been eliminated? Oh. Well, we're getting closer, at least. No second L. Oh, it's salty. There it is. Okay, we got it. It was salty. All right, what do I do as a starter now? I'll let you guys decide. What sort of starter do you guys got in mind? Chaos. Gravy. What is that, Mr. Landmine? What emote is that? I've never seen that symbol before. Is that a little orc? Oh, little trolls. After all that scrandle, gravy works. I could do gravy. Yeah, you know what? After all the scrandle, I'll do gravy. Son of a fucking bitch. Ironically, no, chaos can't work because of the A. But those letters could be doable. But the A being yellow doesn't make it work. If it was green, I would have put in chaos. Clown? No, because there needs to be an A. Talls? Tails could work. That sounds similar. Tails could work. Okay, well, at least it had us place the A correctly. But we got no other letter to decide from it. Day. Dawn. No, it can't be Daunt. Fauna. Oh, maybe Fauna. Fauna could work. Oh! Okay. Well, I'm just that good. I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Use a genius. All right, I'll put in clown. If you'd leave me the fuck alone, Lance. I could put clown. Or do I put down Lance? Unless that was your previous suggestion. Nah, new one? Okay, Lance. Nope. None of that was acceptable. None of that worked in. Trims. Okay, well, there's a T and an R in there. It's because I'm Mexican, isn't it? No, because I'm Mexican too, and I'm just better. No, can't start with a T. What's a? I never heard of a Purell, but there wouldn't be an E and an L anyway. A puree? Well, no, like I said, there's no E's. Um. Uh, butter. Nah, that's not gonna work. Oh, maybe it could be robot. Butts? No, there's no S and there's no R in there either. It could be robot. Okay, well, we figured out one O, but not what the R and T could be in. So it doesn't start with R or a T. The R or the T have to go after somewhere. So the T can only go here, and the R somewhere here. Something where it's like probably this, where it ends in an O-T-R-Y? Oter? Or to, or, no, oret? Is this even a word? Probably not. No, it's not a word. But no. You are writing in words that are way too goddamn long, or have letters that are not acceptable. But I don't know of a word that ends in O-T-R and Y. Watch, wart. Oh! Worth. It's worth. Oh, motherfucker! Worth seemed to have made so much sense. Fort. Porty? There's no way. Oh, piece of shit. What could it be? Gordy? No. It's 40. I'm angry at myself that I didn't realize it was 40. It's 40. It could have been Morty had we not erased it in the second line. Guys, I will not put in letters that we've already eliminated unless if I'm like super fucking desperate. At that point, yeah, put Rick. I almost want to put Fort as just to make up for that. Do I take the Eddie tonight? The Eddie? Huh? Do you take the Eddie tonight? What is that? The edible? Yeah, fuck it. It's a Sunday night. Enjoy it. You think I should put puree for this one? Puree could work for this one. Could eliminate a double E and the silent E. And all it gave us was an R. We could put crank. Nope, we discovered an A. I have no idea where the R could be. But we got rid of the C and K, so there's no K sound in it. Suave. Into point to remove every vowel. That's my Wordle opener. That's a pretty good one. That's actually a really good one. Mine tends to be either crane or slate. Abort. That could work. Oh, but we figured out the B. We figured out the B, but still haven't found a placement for the R or the A. But, so the R, it either has to begin with an R or end with an R. And considering we remove the E, I wanna say... Ooh, rabbit is a really good guess. Oh! You're so close. Is it rabbi? That would be the only one that would make sense. It's rabbi. Thank you, Bill Clinton. Can we get some Bill Clintons in the chat? Can we get some Bill Clintons in the chat? What is that? A rabbi is like a priest for Jews. It's a Jewish priest, pretty much. Yeah, we have to thank the best rabbi, Bill Clinton. Why is this a thing? Do you guys not know? From when Elden Ring won Game of the Year? Oh, sorry, I was watching a Yang EA video. Right here. This is when Elden Ring won Game of the Year in the Game Awards in 2022, and this kid Matan Evan snuck behind the developers, snuck himself on stage, and added to the end speech. And Mia's and all these people have no idea who the fuck this person is. You can hear the security come in and be like, you have to go. You have to go. For all you, the Europeans also in chat, that image, Bill Clinton is a former United States president, and no, he was never a rabbi. He's not even Jewish. Yeah, there's ads. Yeah, you can see security. You can hear them say you have to go. Ever since then, they've upped the security at the Game Awards. It's really funny. It kind of got annoying to know that he kind of rode the grift to kind of like be the kind of your basic like IRL streamer troll. Did I already do a 24-hour stream before? By the way, I have. I've done several in the past. That guy is legitimately damaged, by the way. What do you mean legitimately damaged? When I played the video? Oh, you know what? Let me do this. I'll do this. I'll share the link there. I fell asleep during it? I tend to, yes. I've only ever done a single 24-hour stream where I stayed up for all 24 hours, and even then I think I fell asleep in the last hour of it. But I tend to go to bed. Yes, that's like the normal, is like going to bed during the nighttime. I don't think I would stay up the full 24 hours. Yeah. No, I fell asleep for 6 hours. Yeah, because I went to bed. Just because you stream for 24 hours does not mean you stay awake for 24 hours. That's different. While a movie played, I played like Veep. I played like Veep with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. No, it wasn't YouTube videos. I played Veep. It was a show last time. No, but having a 24-hour stream does not mean I stay awake for 24 hours. That's a completely different thing. I wouldn't really have a stream where I stay up for 24 hours. I mean, I could, but I kind of don't want to. It would be pretty boring because during that period where I would have slept anyway, nobody's doing anything. And it would just fuck over my sleep schedule. And it'll take me forever to get back on track. No. I mean, get me $6,000 in 1 month and I'll consider it. Finish the donathon in a single month and I'll consider it. Yeah, the Europeans and also the United States. Like I said, both regions would be just dead asleep during the late nights. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work out. I'll consider it for like a very, very, very like I don't know. I don't want to squeeze so much from you guys or anything, but I'm just saying shit. A literal miracle has to happen in an ethical way for me to consider that. Imagine 24 hours yelling at chat. I would lose my mind. I would. I'd be everybody's nightmare. It'd be early afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, it would be. Eddie taken? Let's go. I will die. No, don't die. Speaking of stream. Oh, it's a 6-letter word. Fuck. What about Steam? Close enough. We got a T. I could do 40 for this one. Train? There's no, I can't do an A. We eliminated E and A. Son of a bitch. That's 3 vowels out of here. So the T has to be either the first, the last, or in the middle. Night night, hub. Pit. No. Puta, no. That can't do a name. Night, the word kit. Oh. That satisfies everything. What? Hub? Take more drugs. You can see into the 4th fucking dimension. Thank you for the edit. Also, Candy. I have to upload these into shorts at some point. Hi, fan. Let's open up with that. Drugs. Son of a bitch. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Landmine. Good morning. It's doing miracles, yeah. Stairs? No, the S won't allow us to do that. Flock? This time we actually could do flock. No. O and K. It's just to find out letters. I don't really like using letters that are already used up unless it's like a super last resort that I genuinely cannot think of anything. It would take me a while to get to that point. Winnipeg? Fox? I do like the Fox emotes up there. So we have a K, we have an O. Token could satisfy. Yeah, it does satisfy it. No letters that we've used up already yet. Fucking you too? Thank you, Arxis. What the shit? Oh, that does not translate well to Twitch. Never mind. Let's do stare this time. Okay, well, we know it starts with an S. That's that takes it out of the thing here. Hi, Sai. We could do my other starter that I tend to start with is slope. Okay, there's an E, but there's an L also. Smell. The way that could work. This Whirlwind is brought to you by Marvel Token Fighting Souls. Oh, God, that's close. Oh, that's close. Is it shell? No. Oh, it's shelf. Yeah, it's shelf. Okay. Yeah, it's shelf. We got it. Yeah, it's shelf. Yeah, that satisfies it. Yep. This time I could do smoke, perhaps. I like those kind of starters where we can get rid of a silent E. Bingo? Nope. I could do this other starter that I do, Slate. Okay, well, so we have a middle A and an L somewhere. Uh, Chawl? No. Crawl? Ooh, close. Close. Smell would have been crazy if that was it. That would have been the third near immediate guess in a row. Wordle goes good. We've already figured out, we've kind of finalized what our goals would be for the Donathon next week. And, yeah, I just kind of felt like doing Wordle with everybody. Yeah, so we've just been chilling with this for like the last hour. Okay, so this means L can only go here. Chalk? It could actually be chalk. I think it's chalk because it's A-L-K-L. Good night, scoundrel. Got out of D&D. We're on our way to bitch slap a lich. Let's go. If it's not, it's clamp. It can't be clamp. Because look, it's not the second L. It's not clamp. L, this is literally the only place L can go. So it's C-A-L for sure. And I think chalk is the only possible answer. Which means it's chalk. Il est seulement, I'm not too sure what that means, Mr. Landmine. I don't understand French. I can figure it's very late for you, though. What do we start here? I like to start with Rogue. That would be your first suggestion. Yeah, let's do Rogue. Yeah, let's do Rogue. Just like the sponsor of this stream, Rogue Energy, which you can get your 20% off all your orders with using code KIT. Like that. It's not Rogue. We got an O in here, though. It's only 11:40. I think I am rusty with French. Oh, you're saying it's 11:40 for you. Okay, so you're an hour ahead of me. I tried Rogan one and none of the letters are correct. I hate it here. We got one of them at least. Short. No, that has an R. R isn't acceptable. PM or AM? For you, well, you said 23, so that's PM. For me, it's 10:38 PM. It's night for me. That wasn't a suggestion? Oh. Shots. No. Oh, well, we figured out an S and the O. T has to either be in the second one, so it's stow, or it ends in a T. It could possibly be stomp. It could also be stock. Both work. Do I only listen to rock? No, I don't only listen to that. That's just what I mostly listen to. Why do we feel like changing the music? You know, stock rhymes with rock, so. Okay, it ends in a T. It wouldn't have been stomp either.
It is obviously stork. The game is lying about no R.
Lola, you would not. You'd think that the game would be lying all the time. So it has to end in T, so it's S something O something T. It's this. It's not shart. Scoot? No, there's no S. There's no second S because we already tried this with shots. It can't be C. It can't be scoot. Unironically, snoot would actually work. Oh. Could be snoot. Snoot actually does satisfy it. No, okay, yeah, no, we're back to square one, so it's not snoot. There's no double O. It got rid of a double O at least, right? Would it end in OIT? Smolt? Like smelt? That can't possibly be a word. What is this word? That's not a fucking word. A young salmon. Go fuck yourself. It means a small salmon. Shut the fuck up. That one was stupid. That one doesn't count. I hate that one. That one was stupid. Salmon. Salmon. Oh, I'm sorry. Salmon. However the fuck you say it. Shut up. I generally knew someone who thought salmon was spelt salmon. No, it's just my accent. Can I recommend you my playlist? What type of music do you listen to? The pro strat butts or rumps. Fucking Essex boy. Style butts. Style I kind of like. Gets rid of a Y, which isn't really commonly used, so I don't have to be so paranoid about it. And it gets rid of the silent E. Damn, so all we got is the L. We could do plank. Loach. Loach could maybe work if the A doesn't. Oh, no, there is an A. But it has a second L. Dildo. No, there's that second L. Um fl, what could be a double consonant with an L? Alan? No, because there's no E or N. Cloud? Well, yeah, but then where's the A? You're fine, Fen. No. Al. Clams? No, because the A, yeah, the second A wouldn't work. Fauna earlier, so this could be flora. This could be flora. That does satisfy it. No. Well, it's good that we're getting rid of vowels. So it does need to begin in A, or the A is the fourth letter. What could be a double? Because PL and FL, I think those are the only two letters that can create a double consonant with L. No, BL. Ba 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 fa no, but CL also. Album? Yeah, that satisfies the A. We haven't used the B, U, or M. Ooh, but we got the A right. And we figured out a B. So it begins with A and L. But the B is either the last or the fourth letter. Oh, that is a good one. Alibi. We haven't used up the I yet. This might be a redemption, Fen. And it is. It is. As you were hitting yourself earlier, Fen, you redeemed yourself. Also, Lucien, hello. I don't know if you spoke, if you also were typing earlier, Lucien. I just noticed your chat there. Yeah, Fen's got an alibi. That actually works like that. That's funny. All right, what do we have for a new starter, guys? Only twice. Oh, okay. Hopefully I didn't miss it. Poopy. Dicks. So fucking ridiculous. Poopy. I'm gonna be very pissed if poopy works. Pesky also could have worked. But if... Oh, okay. It didn't work. I don't have to be so pissed off. Okay. Yeah, let's do pesky. Pesky sounds nice. Plain. Nothing beats a Chet 2 holiday. Yeah. Oh, we could do my old, yeah, my usual opener, Crane. Damn, no. There's no silent E at least, though. Fet, no. Bidet? I miss having my bidet, but it's not bidet. We need an E somewhere and an R somewhere. Oh. Fired? No, but we figured out where the E goes. I feel like it might end in ER. No, Taurus wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. You have to see we've used up an S already, and we've already saw the double E, the silent E. Amber wouldn't have worked either because we already got rid of the A here. I feel like it'll end in Can't do CH. We can't do SH. Tower? No, that eliminates TO and W. But it does end in ER at least. I could put lover if it was O, but no. No, that won't work. Umber. I mean, I know there's umber like umbra or umbrel, but umber. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else before that. It's a color? It's a word? I've never heard of umber as a color. What is... Oh, wait, hold on. Umber? And you know, unless you mean ombre? Burnt umber. Oh! When just saying burnt umber, I've now actually heard of this word. I think it's umber. No! But there's a U! Juguer? No, that's in Spanish. Queer? That's crazy because queer would work. If it's queer, oh my god. Happy Pride. Candy was right. I think Candy and Mr. Landmine got that. I'd love if queer worked. It probably, yeah, I didn't see that. It was queer. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. Oh, yeah. Happy Pride. Oh, god damn it. Um. If I can't be queer again this time. It could be queef. No, queen. I feel like it would be queen before queef. There is an E. And we haven't used up the Q and the U yet. You guys want me to go with queef? Oh, okay. They don't accept it. Okay. It's not queen, though. Okay. Shit. That would have been crazy if they actually, like... Yeah, also not two E's. Kings? It can't be kings because we already used up the I and the N. And there's no E in that. Free Uma SSR? Huh? We're not talking about horse game here, no. I think the edible is kicking in for Hub. Is it a bannable offense? What is a bannable offense? SI could be it. Okay, so we determined that it starts with an E. I love taking a nap and waking up with a headache from sleeping too hard. Hi, Rose. So it starts with an E. No, it's not Elden. We already got rid of a D and an N very easily. And the E placement wouldn't work. Eject could be one. Let's see. Eject. Ethic. No, can't be ethic. Effect. No, that's too long. Yeah, and then there's no second E. There's only one E. Yeah, no, it can't be two E's. L F. Ah, if only the P was available, I could have write epic. Egg. No, it can't be elope. Elbow could be a thing. It's elbow. Yeah, that's kind of the only solution I could have seen that didn't, you know, that didn't get rid of it. That didn't you know, that actually included every possible letter. Yeah. Because like all the other suggestions you guys were saying, like I was letter off. Yeah. All right, new starter. What's a good starter? What's a good starter for this one? Elden. We can do Elden. The Elden Ring. What? Elden is not an acceptable word? Do we get gaslit into thinking that this was a word? What about elder? Okay, well, there's an E. It's Swedish. Is it really? It means the fire. Really? Also, what is it, Fen? I need a few or a lot more submissions for the Smash Pass thingy. Are you trying to link it in the chat? I can just grab it. Hold on. Let me see. From... Okay. So, guys. So guys. I'm starting to feel a funny feeling when I'm past 5 a.m. and I have a little eep. Uh-oh. I mean, I'll be ending stream really soon. This will be the last Wordle. But okay, before everybody goes, guys, fill out this form. I assume you can put in as much submissions as you can. But basically, Fen is putting together an anime character, an anime and video game character, Smash or Pass, for me to do during the 24-hour stream next week. So please fill it out. I'm going to go through the Smash or Pass based on your guys' submissions, and probably I'll be drunk. So fill out this form, everybody. Fen put it together. It is, does it specifically have to be a character? I mean, from a video game or an anime? I'll probably smash it regardless. And then Fen will probably go through it and see any extra stuff. But yeah, it's not strictly anime. It is anime or video game characters. So please do your best to fill it out and add in suggestions. I'll be drunk when I do this, and this is during the 24-hour stream next week. Yeah, enemies, NPCs, it can be background characters, it can be main characters, it can be Pokemon, it can be whatever. It can be whatever as long as it's from a video game or an anime. Bonjour, man. Welcome back. Yeah, it can be anything as long as it is from a video game or an anime. I most likely, there is a 99% chance I will not have heard your submissions. So surprise me. Thems, no. Ooh, it could be, oh no, but there's no second E. It could be tempt. Of course, fine. I want people to fill it out. I really want people to fill it out. No, it's not tempt. No second E either. If this is a silent E, I'm gonna be agitated. No, we should keep on sharing it and having people fill it out for sure. If anything, I'll repost it and try to ping people this Wednesday to remind people, because we'll be setting up for the we'll be setting up for it for sure. Can we try anime? Oh, like a suggestion? Oh, I just noticed that, Rose. Well, if I didn't already use up the M, I could have put that down. I could put Anise, like Star Anise. That works out. Oh, that means anime could have gotten us there. No, it has to be video games or anime. Not IRL. Video games or anime. I want me to see Drew McIntyre. I don't even know who that person is, but I'll look at him for you. I mean, yeah, sure, Smash. The God Pauldrons are pretty cool. He's got a fucking sword? Hell yeah. Guys, you'll see that when I do the Smasher Pass, you'll see how low my standards are. No. Maybe above. Yeah, we haven't used a BO or a V. Nope. Oh my god. You fill out the form? I think you guys can fill it out multiple times if I have it right? Yeah, you can fill it out multiple times. Fen will probably just go through like dupes. Yeah, you can fill it out multiple times. Just keep on throwing shit in there. Dump whatever you can in there. Yeah, U is the only other vowel we haven't used up. Awoo! Ahoo. A link from what? It's pinned on top of the chat. Awoo! No. If it's awake. No fucking way. It was awake. I know, but for the anime, it doesn't matter. Any anime, any video game. I probably will never have heard of it. Awoke. I know. Oh, they gave me a woke Wordle answer. I can't believe they do that to me. Next thing was Arise, but there was no R. Alright, last one for real. Nope. Let's speedrun this. Let's speedrun this. Oh, I did the middle E. Middle I. Well, it made me figure out... Tilly. Like Jennifer Tilly. Nope. Son of a bit. We didn't even have an N in it. I'm gonna be speedrunning this. Oh, brother. I don't know. No, the I could also go in here. No. Oh, Dougie. Oh, Dougie. Oh, Dougie. It's Tunic. It's Tunic. All right, Dougie, I'm sending you paw pics after this. We're done. No, I'm not. That was actually good. That was actually good. It was a Tunic. god. You know what? I think 3 hours is too short. I'll be real. I'm gonna be honest with you. 3 hours is too fucking short. And considering that every time I've tried to stream at 8, I fall asleep beforehand. And I end up being late. So you know what? I think this is kind of a sign that Sundays I definitely should stream at like 7 instead. 3 hours is too fucking short. Why is there a sex booster in my fan art? Why wouldn't that be? Streaming at what again? On Sunday. I'm streaming at 7. Not 8. Yeah, no, streaming at 8 does not really work out. It's too short. I mean, I'm talking about my time because it's 11 for me right now. But no, 3 a.m. 3 hours is too short. It feels weird. I think 4 hours is like okay. As like a short length, right? 3 is too short. 6 is kind of like average length for me, and 8 is when it gets like a little long. But I think 4 is like a good time. So you know what? Yeah, Sundays I'm gonna go back to streaming at 7, which is what is that? 5 p.m. Pacific time for Pacific people, West Coast people. That is also 2 a.m. for Europeans, so it's a little earlier. But I would end at this time regardless. 6 is average, more and it can hurt. Yeah, no, 6 is an okay length for me, but I'm talking about these short streams on Sundays. 3 is way too short. It feels weird. I feel like I could be doing more, but I don't want to go later than how I already am now. I don't want to go to midnight. It's already midnight for East Coast people, and it's already really fucking late for European people. I think 11 is like a good limit, right? And I don't know what else to do for the next hour. Who is European here? Oh, Mr. Landmine. Who isn't European here? Half of the chat, half of this audience is European. That's why one of my big Donathon goals is I'm gonna have a Euro trip. I'll be doing a big meetup for a lot of people in Europe. So I will be going to Europe if we reach the Dono goals. Honestly, I feel like August is going to be a fantastic month. Oh wow, and the playlist just ended. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Venta España basado. Actually, Dougie, España is where I'm going first. That's gonna be stop number 1. Yeah, no, and then again, that is if we reach the goal. Honestly, I think the next 3 months are going to be fucking tastic. I think this next 3 months are going to be some of the best we've ever done. I think the Donathon is going to be amazing. Yeah. So I think I'm very confident with the goals that I set so far. I'm very happy with the incentives we got down. I'm going to go over how exactly all of this is going to work next week. Right? So next Wednesday is when I'll kick things off. Tomorrow though, tomorrow I'm not raiding with the min eye level rating and the ultimate rating. We're taking a break for these next 2 weeks. But tomorrow I'm going to be playing a game. It's a relatively old game, and it'll be my first time playing it. And it'll be a game that I feel like some of you guys might be thinking, you probably should have been playing this game a long time ago. It's relatively old. I say old, but it's like, I say old, but it ain't from the PS2. And it's a game, considering what I do here, it'll be my first time playing it. It's a game that I feel like you guys are like, yeah, you should. I feel like you should have played this game already. And no, it'll be my very first time playing it. I'm gonna be playing it as blind as I can tomorrow. Is it horror? Probably to move around with. I think I've said too much. I think I've said too much. For sure. I've never played a Zelda game. I've never played a Zelda game, actually. I've never played a Zelda game. If it's not Mega Man X, it's not Nintendo. All I'm saying is that I should have. That some of you guys are probably going to think, damn, I thought you'd have played this already. And it is, and even though I say it's old, it's not older than the PS2 era. And that's all I say. With that, I'm not rating anybody. I'm going to end it right here. Good night, y'all. It is very late. Get some sleep, you guys. I'm going to get some rest myself. I'm going to stretch out. I'm going to actually, like, prepare for tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Let me tell you guys, this month is going to be an amazing month. And yeah, I'm glad to realize that, yeah, Sundays, we're going to stream at 7 from now on. I'm going to put together, like, some graphics to show the new schedule. Just a reminder, Thursdays, no more streams. That's my actual rest day. I'm gonna set that in. I know everybody's been telling me you need a proper rest day. Sunday is my proper 100% rest day. So no streams for Thursday. Only Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and late night Sundays. I promise. That's all. Okay? So no stream this Thursday. Next Tuesday, also no stream. I am having a pool party with my family. I'm gonna go visit them. I'm gonna visit a big portion of my family. Some family members. I have some cousins that are going to college for the very first time. I have my sister moving out to a different state, and we're going to say farewell to her and all that. I mean, she's already been out in a different college, but this time she's like properly like moving out, so it's kind of going to be important and all that. But Wednesday, next Wednesday, we're going to kick off, and I'm going to come back with a 24-hour stream, day 1 of the 3-month-long Donathon until Halloween. You guys have a great night. I will see you all tomorrow. We're going to have a great time with my very first playthrough of a certain game. Good night, y'all. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye-bye. Damn, it's quiet as hell in here. Kind of like feels better if I have like music like to play me out. I should have played music earlier. Anyways, go to sleep. Good night.